Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm gonna do a bit of a sketch of one of the characters I drew when I was really young and like in one of my sketchbooks. I'm gonna try and do it in like an Art Nouveau type of style or like just the like decorative parts. I'm not sure. But here I'm just doing a bit of a sketch, making sure that everything is right using Clip Studio paints like built-in character models that you can import and use. Not sponsored, by the way. That you can just import and use to make sure that it is correct. And I'm doing a second sketch, just making sure that I am happy with the first one, or that I'm happy with the pose, or just trying something different. I don't think I keep it though. No, I don't keep it. I keep the original one. Okay, but the concept is basically just like a girl with like a clock for a face, if that makes sense. I would like to revisit the idea, maybe flesh out like her more as a character. The idea came from when I first watched it was Alice Through the Looking Glass, I think. Please excuse the beeping in the background. Anyway, it was Alice in the Looking Glass, Through the Looking Glass, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I loved the character of Time. Then I also thought of Arcane. No, it's not Arcane. It's League of Legends characters. I thought of one of those and being like, oh, this could make a super fun League of Legends character. I know technically it wouldn't be, but yeah. So here I'm just sketching out a bit of the background, trying to figure out exactly what I wanted, and just making it as a reference sketch for when I go into Inkscape and kind of make it out of like, what's it called? Yeah, but I just make it into a vector sketch in Inkscape and bring it back in, making sure that it's good and it's clean and such. Here I'm doing my first line art, I think, or like my first pass at the lines. Here I'm blocking in some colors, the sketch again, trying to figure out the color palette and where everything should go and so on. I do enjoy the color combination though. The background in this one is like my first try. I didn't like it. There was a lot of stuff wrong and I didn't enjoy a lot of the colors, and it was clashing with the character. It was looking very weird. So I think at this point I went into Inkscape to try and make a good line work, so I can just add the colors, which I am doing here. I made each thing on their own layer and then went on from that to select each color and then work from it in that situation. Yeah. I first tried some of these like gradient type things, but I don't think I keep it at the end. I changed it, and the gold also went a little wild. Yeah, I had a bit of trouble with my background. To be honest, I'm not used to doing that at all. So this was quite hard, especially to try and get it to do the doing I wanted it to do. So that was fun. yeah, I fiddle around with it quite a bit, I think. Here I've added back the character to make sure that the colors are good. Yeah, changing the colors again. It took me quite a bit of time to figure out what I wanted for this. Now I'm getting to the character, starting to go in with the shadows. I'm not very good at this yet, so I am still figuring it out. Off screen I had references of different types of fabric and lighting situations, I guess you could say, on how to get the different parts of the character to look good. The pants are supposed to be leather. It's my first time trying to render leather pants, so that was fun. I personally think they look kind of cool, so I'm kind of proud of that. I fiddle around with it quite a bit, just to get it to look the way I wanted it to do. And the shirt, getting it to a point where it looked good was quite hard. I can't decide whether or not I like the more yellowy white or like the straight up white more. But yeah, I think I stuck with the straight up white here. Going on to the green vest, I think it's called. I think it's a vest. I don't know. It kind of looks interesting and cool, so I kept it. It's like one of my favorite little things to add to like a more fancy-esque or a more dramatic character, one could say. Then the shoes were fun as well. I struggled with them a bit more than I did with the rest of the piece, or the character at least. I look a little weird, I think. It kind of blends in with a lot of it. Yeah, same with the belt types of things going around her waist. That was a little hard to get to a point where I actually liked it, but yeah. Here I'm doing the chain for the little pocket watch she has. Definitely could do a little bit more with that, but yeah, the little pocket watch she has. When I did it this time, not the original one, but when I did it this time, I kind of thought of Echo from this League of Legends / from Arcane, because he has this whole cool scene with him and Jinx, and that was just so interesting. So I gave her her little pocket watch that she has. I'm not sure what the significance is yet, but I would definitely take this character somewhere and put her in like a story or something. I like her. She's so cool. This part I kinda worked on the chain, so you can't really see anything being done. But I worked on the chain there. Not that you can see much of a difference. Oh, here again, I'm just going over it with like one more line or like one more pass at the line work, because I just thought it looked cool, or like making sure it looks a way that I want it to look. Just lining the things that I need to line and like kind of leaving the rest of it. I can't remember exactly which pen I use, but it's one you can get off the Clip Studio Paint like store asset library. Yeah. I did also another pass at the solids, or like the solids, oh my word, the base colors, just so that I can catch all of those little parts that didn't look so nice. And then I added it as like an overlay layer because I thought it looked a little harsh, the shadows and such. So I added it as an overlay layer, and yeah. Adding some final highlights. And the chain, and finished. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, I do appreciate it. If you would you please give me a like and maybe subscribe if that is something you would like. Have a wonderful day. Bye!